Hello? 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 I've got a message for you, and you're not going to like it.
Domain. Just a little bit of housekeeping that I want to take care of here before we get into the video. Like I said, I've got a new domain. It's johnhenry.us. johnhenry.us. Lowgenius.net is still there, but I'm using that for more hobby stuff, gaming and things like that. This is where all the political and social commentary is going to go. So I wanted to make sure and let you know about that. It's been several months since I've done a fresh video of original content, so I wanted to take a minute and shout out to all the people that continue to read my posts and pay attention on Facebook and all that other stuff. I hope you didn't miss me too much. I'm back, and I'm in Utah, beautiful sunny Utah with mountains in the background, and it's about 55 degrees outside, and it's real nice. So that's the news for me. Now, what we're here to talk about today. What we're here to talk about today is Phil Robertson. Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty, big guy with a beard, the ZZ Top looking guy. He came out yesterday, and he has said a long list of amazingly ignorant things, and I want to check this and make sure that I get the quote right, and I'll do a little text scroll on the screen or something so you don't have to sit here looking at me reading my phone. A couple days ago he came out complaining about atheists, and what he said was basically, it's trying to reload and I don't have a signal here. What he said was, it's okay if, he'll bet you money that, somebody's going to break into some atheist house and rape his kids in front of him and cut off his white head, decapitate her head like he's going to decapitate some other part of her body, and made a barely concealed or barely proper reference to cutting somebody's dick off, and his whole line of reasoning here was, well, they're atheists, so they don't have a moral code, and there's no reason to stop because they don't believe in God. So I don't want to go off on a big long rant here. I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes, but I really have to say this, Mr. Robertson and your family and everybody who thinks you're worth listening to for anything but comedy. If the only thing that is stopping you, and if you think that the only thing that stops you from raping people and killing people and molesting children and doing all these other things is some magic guy in the sky who's going to punish you if you're a bad boy, you are completely okay? Your mind is gone. You have no conscience. Because people with consciences don't need an external source of pressure to tell them not to do things that are wrong. People with a conscience don't need to have some deity or some authority figure to stop them from raping people and cutting off people's heads. People who are sane, people who can think about anything besides their penises, which seems to be the only thing you think about, is how to control people with your penis and how to control other people's penises. People who are sane do not need to have the police or the laws or a God to tell them that raping people is wrong, that killing people is wrong. No, atheists, and I'm one of them, are not out here wandering around going, well, gee, I could just go rape anybody I want to because there's nobody going to punish me. No. In psychology, they call this locus of control. You have an internal and an external locus of control. Your internal locus of control is what sane people have, okay? Sane people don't do things that are wrong because they're wrong. That's the only reason I need to not rape somebody. That's the only reason that I need to not rob this grocery store across the street for beer money. That's the only reason I need to not kill people. It's wrong. That's the reason. Not because God is going to punish me, not because I'll get arrested, not because some other external source of control is stopping me, but because it's wrong. And why am I addressing this to you when I really think that paying attention to you is a bad idea in the first place? Because this is a message that needs to get across to people, and we need to start getting it through our heads. The reason to do the right thing in this world is because it's the right thing to do. That's the only reason you need. The reason you don't hurt people is because it hurts people. And if the only thing that's stopping you from robbing people and raping people and molesting kids and stealing and all this other stuff is your belief in a higher power, or your fear of the police, if that's the only thing that's stopping you, you need to seek professional help immediately. Get yourself off the streets. Take one for the team and leave the human race. Because you are going to hurt somebody. This nonsense has to stop. The reason to be a good person is because you want to be a good person. That's all. You love people, you care about people, you do the right thing, you don't hurt people, because that's what decent people do. You need help. You need to get the hell off the television screen, and you need to go away, preferably into a padded room for a very long time. That's my thoughts on the subject. Have a nice day. Hey folks, I'm John Henry. Thanks for watching the video. I hate to do this, but don't forget to, subscribe and comment, like and share. There's links all over the place here. You can use those. Tell all your friends, bring us back, and we will see you next time. Thanks again.